Welcome to St. Louis and Busch Stadium, home of the Cardinals since 2006. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, a fun souvenir in this one, Singy. Lars Nootbaar, honored with this game's bobblehead giveaway.
Man, Boog, I always wanted a bobblehead of my own.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. Out towards right center. That's well struck. This one could be trouble. Around first, heading for two. Torkelson out his way to third. The relay throw. The tag, and he's out trying for three. So two away with nobody on. And now the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. That one way outside, and that's ball one. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes. Three balls, no strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. And that wasn't even close. Ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the...
Mize moves to first. And he's back in there. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Right on the tag.
So up next, Colt Keith. 2 outs. That one ripped. Nootbaar drop step going back. Leaping, and it's gone. He got just enough of that one. It's his 6th home run of the season, and we're all square. It's 1-1.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Cardinals, the shortstop.
Rips one to right. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity. And at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Torkelson. He'll do it himself. One away, bottom of the 6th. Now batting Michael Ciani. On the ground to third. Ibanez. Over to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. So bases loaded with 1 away. And now Lars Nootbaar. And there's a foul ball. Bases loaded, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. McKinstry makes the catch. Runner tags for home. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Always exciting to see a play.
2 outs, nobody on. Now it's the DH, Colt Keith. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it.
I got it.
He's got it. Ball game. And the Cardinals have won 4 in a row. Back here at Busch Stadium, we're in the 8th with 1 man out. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton here in the booth. Looks like we've got a substitution at first, and here's the pinch runner, Michael Ciani.
Michael Ciani.
And that is out of play.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Hammered. Could be extra bases. 1 runs in. Another comes in to score. In to score from first. They lead it in the 8th.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Popped up. Carroll hustling after it. He's got it. 2 away now.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Line drive. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So they New inning getting started. Here's the 3rd baseman, Eugenio Suarez. There's a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. He's 2 outs away. And now Josh Naylor. Here comes the manager. Ryan Helsley comes on trying to close it out.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
They're down to their final strike. Helsley is just 1 strike away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to...
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Back now at Oriole Park. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the 7th with nobody out. We've seen a great pitching performance so far in this one. He has not allowed a hit. What's the mindset for him and his teammates right now, Singy?
Well, you can bet that pretty much everyone on the bench knows exactly what's going down. And the key is to not let the moment get the best of you. Everybody just needs to do their job.
And that's through there for a strike. 1-2.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly
on the ground. Win. Fires over to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Gunnar Henderson up now, a former Rookie of the Year. He was the first Oriole to win the award in 34 years, and he did so unanimously.
Yeah, and his rookie season was so special, Boo. Gunnar's first hit in the majors was a home run. He swung so hard his helmet fell off. Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today, kind of caught in between that.
On the ground, and that's through. Their first hit of the ball game. So history wasn't meant to be in this one, but it's been quite the performance.
And that's tough for a pitcher to swallow. I mean, when you're right on the brink of a no-hitter and just pitched a heck of a game, just couldn't make it to the finish line.
Henderson leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
And down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. There's the strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And down on strikes he goes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Michaelis back to work. And that drops in for a strike. Michaelis into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
That clips the corner.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone. Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there, and with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
Got it! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Now at the plate, Jackson Holliday. And that clips the inside corner.
0-1.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Urias stands in now and watches strike 1. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. And that's going to be ruled a swing. Michaelis is just 1 strike away.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Popped up.
I got it.
He's got it. Ball game. And the Cardinals get a shutout on the mound. Well, we nearly saw history today, Singy, but he couldn't finish off the no-hitter. Still, they got the win.
Yeah, and that's ultimately the more important thing. I mean, most of the game, he was absolutely dominating out there on the mound, really getting the dugout fired up. And I think it'll carry over for him in the next several games. Just really a terrific performance he gave us today.
One down. Now up for St. Louis, Luis Robert Jr.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
First pitch misses.
One ball.
Robert,
No
the native of Cuba, signed with the White Sox in May of 2017. To short, could be two. Off balance speed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals.
Runner.
Robert on the go. So now two on. And two outs.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
2 on, 2 outs. On the ground to the left. Fires across the diamond. Inning over, and it could have been. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. And the pitch. Throw into third. The tag. And he's out. So bases all loaded up. And now the center fielder, Luis Robert Jr. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Outside. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Cut on and lifted in the air. Isbell sizes this one up, and that's the inning. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Coming on Robert, and he's there. Runner tags at second to third. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. And now here's big center fielder Luis Robert. 0 for 2 in this one. And there's a ball. And that one hammered. That ball's carried. And out of here. He circles the bases, and they add on. It's 6-1.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Ripped on a line. That's a hit. Base is empty, 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Luis Robert Jr. He's already homered here in this one. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Man at first. So up now for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. Swing and a ball line to center. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cardinals extend their winning streak to 5 in a row. Back here in St. Louis, welcome in John Shambi and Chris Singleton. We've got one out here in inning number 7. Bichette in the box now, takes strike 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
2 strikes.
So the tying run at second keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Blue Jays down a run. In the air, out towards right center. Stretches out and hauls it in. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Swings and misses. Went with the sweeper. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Nick Sandlin.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
High in the air, out to right. Loperfido ranging back. 1 away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch, man. He's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Pedro Pajes next up for the Cardinals. 0 for 3 in this one. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Wilson Contreras. 1 out, the base is empty for him. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Sandlin in his 5th season. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, a splitter, and he works in a sinker.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Out to short. Bichette whips it to first. And Contreras is retired.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Next to hit, Brendan Donovan. He's already homered in this game. And it's fouled away.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So no runs, no hits. Ready to begin the 8th. Anthony Santander at the plate.
Now pitching for
New pitcher for the Cardinals, Ryan Fernandez.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Good eye right there.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. And it remains 2-2. Inside, just missed. Line drive, and out number 1 on the grab.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
1 down, base is empty. In for a strike, and it's 0-2. Just off the outside part of the plate. Got him. Look